Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be reviewing Lilly Sabri's 14-day lockdown challenge. If you guys don't already know, Lilly Sabri is a fitness influencer. She posts like almost daily workout videos, fitness inspiration, and she has this amazing community of people who support and motivate each other all over the world. So before we go on, I want to emphasize that in my video personally, I'm not going to be focusing on physical changes throughout this 14-day challenge. Currently, to look a certain way is not my goal at all, and I just want to give you guys a holistic review of what the program is, how it challenged me, and improved my well-being in general. So as you'll see in the video ahead, I'm not making any drastic changes to my lifestyle. I'm just someone who really loves working out every day, and I want to see how Lilly's program can challenge me. So I've been through many phases of exercise, from weightlifting in college to cardio at home to home workouts. I started with Blogilates and Chloe Ting in high school and went through a period of weight loss as well. Right now, I'm honestly just enjoying any activity that can get me some endorphins. I'm also a big food person. I've definitely struggled with restriction and binging, but I love food too much to keep living like that. Now that I'm at home with family, I feel like life in general is too short to spend counting calories, and instead, I want to spend that time being fulfilled and happy. Let's do this. So to start out with the workouts. So these workouts, they cover a big range from HIIT to Pilates to weight training. And I just really love the variety that she's added this time. If you want to be a little bit more advanced, you can add weights or a resistant band. One thing that I really enjoyed about this guide is that every day is different. It was easy for me to challenge myself even if I already knew all the moves she was going to do. She also introduced several new formats this time. I really enjoyed the weights versus cardio, where it was 3-minute circuits with weights, cardio, and then rest. And the cardio box session really challenged me. It was more combining boxing moves along with a lot of cardio. Kind of uncoordinated during this one, but it did get me to sweat a lot. And of course, there's a lot of burpees. You can honestly do any sort of cardio during those times, but I think at this point, burpees are kind of a staple in her workouts. Personally, I don't mind them just because I like to get sweaty and out of breath, and I actually really like beating my record of how many burpees I can do. And obviously there are some days where it's more chill, like Pilates or just weights. The second thing is that Lilly has a super positive attitude. Sometimes when a workout video is just no copyright music on top of the moves that the influencer is showing, I get a little bit bored. I just put on my own music and tune out. With Lilly, I don't really feel the need to do that because she's often like yelling at you, like keep going, like you can do this, just 5 more seconds. And I think her infectious attitude just keeps me coming back day after day. She just has the best type of energy to keep you going, but not be too annoying at the same time. And I'm also super grateful that there's a rest day in the schedule. I really need that. And if it wasn't for the plan, I wouldn't take rest days. I'm just the kind of person who wants to have some sort of physical exercise every day, but thankfully to her rest days, I was still able to do that, but at a less intense level. So that meant that on Sundays, I would do something lower intensity, like taking a walk. And And though her workouts, I would say, are more for intermediate people, she still has a lot of variations that beginners can do. So for one of the Pilates workouts, my mom joined me. Since she usually doesn't do high intensity HIIT workouts, she found that Pilates, even though it was mostly like lying down and a lot of like holding still, it was still pretty challenging. And I love that Lilly can introduce us to so many varieties of movement and still get us excited for every workout. So now let's talk about the journaling and habit tracker. So her guide also included a habit tracker and answering 3 journal questions every day. Her 3 journal questions were: how do you feel today? One thing you did for yourself today, and one thing you're grateful for. I think those are all super simple journaling questions, but as you might know, I only recently started journaling again. I felt skeptical about journaling for a full 2 weeks, but surprisingly, I think I only skipped like one day out of all those days at a time when midterms were really stressing me out and I was pretty busy all day. It was just a good time to unwind at the end of the day, write down something positive at least. As for the habit tracker, I just don't think it's personally for me. Checking off boxes every day, it's just not enough to get me motivated to repeat that habit. I've tried doing habit trackers in the past, but I kind of just got lazy and stopped filling out the squares. I do appreciate how it can work for other people, but for me, I think I need something more motivational than filling out a square with a certain color. As I said at the beginning of the video, my goal for this program was not to lose weight or look a certain way, so I didn't really change my diet all that much. I ate whatever my mom cooked up for that day. I even made a couple of treats myself, so as you can see, I wasn't really following any diet plan at all. Her guide does include 3 healthier recipes, but for me, I was kind of just more doing my own thing with food, so I didn't follow any of the recipes. Especially with this quarantine period, I realized how valuable it is to be able to eat with your family every day and enjoy delicious home-cooked meals. Life is too short to deprive myself of my mom's delicious cooking or making cookies and be hypercritical of macros and calories when I still have access to all of this good food. So overall, I really enjoyed Lilly's lockdown guide. I love Lilly's workouts. Even though I've done so many of them on her channel, she still manages to get me excited and challenge myself on the next day. And also, don't be intimidated by the length or intensity of her workouts. As I said, she gives so many variations on what you could do, and you don't have to follow the guide strictly. My mom just joined me for 1 day of the Pilates, and that was pretty fun for both of us. I'll definitely be doing more of the journaling guides. I really want to keep on thinking about what I'm grateful for every day. And as for the habit tracker, I think I'm just gonna have to find a better way for myself to track habits, but I think that's also a super helpful tool for anybody who likes to organize that way. I would recommend Lilly's guide for anyone looking to kind of take the next step in their fitness journey. If you find like Chloe Ting or Blogulati's videos a little bit easier now, I think you can really take a step up and try Lilly's workouts. She's really going to challenge you to push yourself and beat your own records. You can definitely build up your strength from her workouts and easily modify them by adding more weights or less weights. Overall, it was just a fun challenge for my body. I felt very good after the workouts. I hope you guys found this video helpful in some way and maybe even motivating you to check out Lilly's video herself. I bet that so many people have recommended her, but I just want to hop on here and let you guys know that this guide is definitely going to get you excited for your own fitness. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video.